Right, good afternoon, people. It's a beautiful afternoon here in New York today. So I visited a city of York, in the Yorkshire, North Yorkshire, I should say that, where I am actually leaving York now for Beverly. I just thought, you know what, let's just talk about this and share the journey together so that we can actually get somewhere. So this is Wednesday, to be starting now on Tuesday, having left home yesterday on Monday morning. So we'll still be on the way until Friday. Right, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much for coming by, and please subscribe for more and more of these and information on the roads and everything that you can learn about driving and other routes that you might want to possibly know, and the information there of such routes, and maybe a little bit preview about the history of the town. I'm still trying to learn of the most, but a few I've mastered so far, so I share with that information. So right now we are on 1079 A1079 going to Beverly, which is about 29 miles left just from York. I'm just getting out of York, so it's I've done 2 miles out of York now, and I'm on my route to Beverly. It's a beautiful day, gloomy upstairs, or should I say in the clouds, but not so hot, but a little bit warm. It's 8 degrees at the moment in North Yorkshire. You know, I always talk about the routes, I talk about the place that I'm going and everything. And maybe someone would want to know, but is it really necessary to tell us we are not going there, we won't be there, or whatever that is? But let me just say this. In this world, in this life that we live in, if you are not limited in your mind, you always be surprised of what you are capable of. So that's why I share this information, so that whenever, if it's possible that in future you end up in these places, you won't be surprised. You have known at least some of the things that you mean, which is very important for humanity. So, but that's not really why I formed this channel. I'm just teaching. I love teaching. So I feel like let's just hear, let's talk about whatever I see. Let's talk about other things that are happening around the world, and transport-wise, distance-wise, places that we go and whatever we meet on the road. Let's talk about that. You see? Let's talk about such. Just that. That's the reason why. That's all. Right? And again, let's talk about how is it done. Let's discuss those matters together on our routes. You see? So this one is called a single carriage. In other words, it's one lane going towards where I'm going, and the other one is opposite. That's a single carriage. So if it was a dual, it would have 2 going my direction and 2 going up. And the motorway can have up to 6, or that can have multiple lanes, basically. From 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on where you are, but mostly 3 going up. That's a motorway for you. Right, so we're passing all those farms where they rear sheep. We are passing on places that are villages. We are passing on, like now it's Kesby. That's where we're passing now, and all those things. So let's just see how this route is, what happens. I've been here multiple times, yes, but I did not share with you. So I feel like I owe you that much. So let's just see together what's happening on the route, and what are we expected to see. as we go and navigate. I'll try to be as safe as possible as always, so that I can get there and I should go back to Lord for tomorrow, like always. It's beautiful, man. Please don't mind my voice. I know I don't really have the nicest voice in this world, but I'm hoping that what I'm saying, you can actually hear it and understand what I'm talking about. I'll try to put captions for if ever you are not understanding the language that I speak, which is English, so that you can actually use other languages to communicate with me, and I will be able to hear you as well. And I'm grateful for all the subscriptions that I'm getting. People are subscribing, people are liking my videos, people are talking a few things about whatever, and people are asking, which is very much helpful for the channel, really. Because the idea of the channel is to communicate. The idea of the channel is to speak to not just a few people, but a lot of people that are interested in the job of driving and interested in just knowing places. It is very important that we speak together. So I'm very grateful, as a matter of fact. I will try not to make a very long video, or what I will do is I will maybe cut some of the areas so that it doesn't get to be too long for you to be boring. And at the same time, I want to communicate as much as possible about this route. From my understanding as it stands right now, I've noticed that this route is along the farms, yes, but it's not very dangerous like other routes that I do travel. Yeah, it's not very dangerous, and people try to abide by the roads, by the road rules and regulations, so that they get home safe, which is very important. Actually, people should get home safe always, as I try to do myself as well, not just for them but for me. I should get home. For the few days to come, I think, depending on where I go, I'm going to do a few live streaming, so that we see places in real time, and you ask questions in real time. Of course, I won't be able to answer all, because I'm not supposed to be watching on my phone anyway. So I just set my phone where it should be showing you everything that is important. That's all. But I'm very grateful for those that are subscribing, that are not just passing, and those that are viewing at least 50% of the video, or even more, or all of it. I'm grateful for you guys. You make this channel grow. Thank you very much. So we're trying to push as much information as possible, so that people can know and help as much drivers that are seeking to work. And it's just marvelous. I'll be happy if one person gets a job, be it once a year or twice, or two people in a year, or even every day getting somebody working. So it is very important when you're driving and passing something of the size of that white van coming, this white van that I've just went past now, to check on the side to see, did you pass each other well, or there was a side swap? And for you to end up in an accident, you should always try to avoid such, right? Always, not sometimes, always. So I talk about that van because that's the smallest you should think of going up to my size in terms of an articulated vehicle. So we try to do that. I'm someone who is very passionate in terms of teaching and just sharing information of what I've learned and what I'm learning, what I'm seeing, what I've seen. I'm very passionate about that. So bear with me if you see that I talk a lot, or if you notice that I don't stop talking. It's because of such. I can't stop. I feel like what I've seen, what I've learned, let someone have a fair share of such as well. So that's me. So I do make it a point that since I've opened this channel, since I launched it, wherever I will go and have not shared what I see there with somebody, I will, as always, try to share with you. Please bear with me on that one. I will try and share that kind of information with you so that we all know what is going on and how does it look like. And I will also give an explanation of the route so that maybe you find yourself in this area in future, and then or you stay here anyway, but you're not really aware of what is around you. So I would love you to know. I take it to be my responsibility to make sure that I let you know all that, so that you are aware of what's going on around you every day. So that's me. So you will notice on this route we are going to pass mini villages, not much population, not much of what's going on, because these are just villages actually, and farms. So there won't be much going on, just a small farm, horses, sheep. Yeah, we can't see cattle yet because they are enclosed at the moment because of the weather. It is in winter, you see. So it's just one of those things. So I will post a video on culture shocks, right? But the things that I found here that I wasn't aware of, I will post a video, separate video of that, to give you that information. It's just crazy, you know. Just those crazy things that I was like, really, what's going on? Why does this happen? Like, I wasn't aware of it. You know, you learn, man. You learn. It's just one of those things. But yeah, it works for the UK. It works for the region. I think they've already noticed that they tried many things for them to come with this one. That's what I think. So yeah, it does work. As a matter of fact, it does work. Yeah, it's not really a bad thing. But I'll post a separate video for that, so that that information is really what it should be, you see. Yeah. So we are getting closer, actually. We are getting closer to where we're going. Right now I'm left with 21 miles, which is fairly nearby. It's getting very close. So that vehicle is turning. We slow down and then let them go. Right, there we go. We proceed. Now we are moving again. Yeah. So let's just connect and be together, and we can just share this information around, and we go and we go and we go and we go and we go. Another thing that they did is that to make sure that traffic is controlled, and to make sure that people are safe, they made the use of roundabouts. So they put a lot of roundabouts instead of using instead of using robots. Yeah, they use roundabouts a lot of that, a lot. So you realize that there are roundabouts everywhere. As I'm going, wherever there's something going on, be it like now there's a services, and it's a junction from this side to this side. Once they're meeting, they will put it roundabout. That's what they will do, and it does help them a lot. So we keep pushing. So you see, this is a mini village, right? It's a mini village in a farm. So there's few houses, farms, few engineering department or scrap metal, and that's it. And then we go carry on with our farm. So you realize that that's the setup on these regions, where there's mostly farms and a few things going on, services, so that they will be able to buy goods and be able to have supplies, things like that. And these routes are difficult to drive for sometimes, especially when there's a lot of things going on in the farms, when there's crops, they're planting, they're harvesting, or they're cultivating. All those times it's very difficult because you'll find tractors on the road all the time, delays all the time. You see, like now they're almost starting now to do farming because of the change of season, going to summer. There's always going to be a lot of things going on. Either they are cutting their grass for feeds, or they are busy with the plowing, or they are busy with carrying their harvest. So all that goes on around here. Yeah, this is basically what happens on this route. So this is a farming area. So a lot of tractors, a lot of farming goes on. And but that does not really deter us from traveling anyway. It's just when you meet that tractor, you slow down until they're done, until they're out of the way, and then you proceed. It does not really matter because you can't. But I'm just giving you if you see some, then you know this is what I was talking about, you know? Yeah. So I think I will post this video so that it doesn't get too long. Alright, this is now I'm approaching a dual carriage. So a dual carriage is 2x2, and then you find that this side there's 2 lanes now going same direction. And you push a little bit. That's what's happening just for now. And then the speed will change again to normal speed, which is 50. That's why you see in front of me people are now flying. But when the road becomes narrow again, you come back to normal speed. These are some of the things that you meet on the road and all that. So for today, so far, I've driven 4 hours and 27 minutes for today since I started. And I'm going to Beverly, offload, and go back to Boston to load for Birmingham tomorrow, which is Wednesday, the 12th. The 12th of March. So I will post a lot of stuff. I think tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm using a route that I've never been to in a while as well. So I'm going to show you how it looks like, what happens on the route. But it's a beautiful route, really. There's a lot of infrastructure, a lot of good stuff going on there. So watch out for that. Watch out for that one. So let's just keep going. This is so this one, I could have. So on these farms, there's sheep. There's a lot of stuff. Again, you find a few houses and a few things going on. There's a little bit of mechanics and car storage and all that going on. And it's a 30 miles one because there's the villages ahead, so we slow down. There's a car sale dealership for Renault. You see, a few houses for this village, and then we slowed down to 30 miles to protect them, to make them safe. Very beautiful houses actually. bungalows, very beautiful ones. Very beautiful, spacious. I think these are five bedroom houses. If you can get a place here, a beautiful place to stay, very far, quiet. Yeah, this is a very quiet place. Very big yards. Very big yards. The village center is here. So where the village center will give you the services of everything that you need in the shops and all that. That's what you get. It's even labeled Town Street. So and there is so the place is called Langlands. This is where I am now. And there's a lounge, Mumbai lounge, I don't know. You see. And there is services just nearby. So you get your fuel around here. The town center is just nearby. And there's a lot of things going on. There's McDonald's, there's all that. So you can also get a few of fast foods there, which is beautiful, you see. All that good for you. You see, this is a big roundabout. It's actually services. Many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You see, and the one I'm coming from, the 5th route that you use. So this is our board for Beverly, which is now 15 miles away from here, and we are pushing. And this takes us to Amber Bridge, which is 16 miles, and our city. But today I'm not going there. I will show you when I'm going there. I will definitely show you. I'm not stingy when it comes to showing direction and information on the routes. See? So we're going together. We just keep going. There's called a Market Wayton around here, another village in the farming area. So this one is a little bit bigger. It has maybe a population of over 100, maybe possible. As I can see, there's a lot of houses here, And there's also even an agricultural equipment company that supplies that to help with the farmers around. You see, that's something that's going on here as well. So I'm still on time. According to my sat-nav, our GPS, or my maps, is telling me that I should be there by just after 3:30, which is a very good time. And those guys, if I don't find them too busy, they are not going to waste my time. It will just be a very short time. I'll be done, and I will go back to work to load. So if all things go well, I'll be very happy for that. So this roundabout, checking on which one was first exit, second exit, and then I weigh myself out on the third exit, going to our city and Beverly being the one coming now. So when you're driving on roundabouts, it's very important to make sure that you don't really have to speed, end up applying too much braking. Because now what will then happen is that you will be forced to apply brakes because you can't let yourself go out of the route. But the problem with that is this: when you are loaded, the movement of the load will correspond with the way you are braking. And somehow, in most cases, actually basically, it will cause friction and maybe the load will shift. So we are trying to make sure that we go and get there safe. Let's go together as we're going together. We get there safe and come back to work safe and load for tomorrow. And then be done. That's the idea. So that's the plan. Just do it like that way. For those that are still new and that are coming to join the channel, please always subscribe when you see these videos. Subscribe. It's just click of the button, watch, and yeah, learn if you may learn. If there's nothing for you to learn, just be entertained then by how it looks in other parts of the world. I was very encouraged by someone who who said they were watching from the Philippines. That's a long way from here. I felt so humbled, you know, and just was good. I appreciate those. Shout out to them, the people of the Philippines, all of them, not just one person. It's just so it's 10 miles, 13 miles to my destination, to be precise. I'll be there soon. It's beautiful views of the farming lands. So very soon everything will be green. Very soon everything will be green. Flowers are starting and leaves are starting to get out, to come out. And I tell you, I will take those videos in summer. You will see. Summer is just very good here. Summer is beautiful. There will be there soon. I always drive safe and make sure that we get there. That's the most important thing. As fast as possible, at the same time within the speed limit, getting where we are going. Actually, Tuesday seems to be ending on a good note. Very happy about it, and I'll be able to. I should be able to load for tomorrow. We'll see how many hours left. I'm hoping to only do 9 hours. Then I'll leave in the morning, go and come back, go to Sheffield, go offload in Sheffield, and then we're done for the day, and then we carry on to Thursday until Friday. So that's the plan, and we are going to do that. We're going to be doing that. So it seems like there's a very wide road ahead of me, and they keep on stopping along the way, or it's just on break, I don't know. We will see there. It's just something that it's about to get on the road. So what's happening there? So it's not wide enough, I think. We'll see what happens, but I'll probably pass there before it starts moving, you see. Yeah, it's wide, but not that much. You could squeeze in there, we could go together. Yeah, it's not too wide, it's fine. It's very fine, so it's just waiting for traffic to pass, then you can move. Alright guys, just wanted to show you a little bit of how it shows on the on these kind of places where it is a single carriage, so that you can know how a single carriage looks like, and you can also know about these farming places, that you can see how the roads were constructed and all that. So thank you for watching. I will see you on another video. Thank you very much.